Stephanie.
And I'm Tony. And we're Last Minute Sublet.
Welcome to 2022. This is our review video for 2021. We're going to just talk about our channel this year and what we want to do, in 2022.
Why don't we take a look and see how the channel performed?
Let's do it.
So in the last 365 days, we got almost 24,000 views.
I don't remember anymore what did we get last year? I don't know if that's better or worse.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So last year we got 25,000 views.
So this year we only got almost 24. Yes!
Which is pretty good considering the content that we put out.
Yeah, we put out, spoiler, not as many videos.
Way less, like 50% of what we put out the year before.
Oops.
And still got the same amount of views, basically.
I guess so. Cool. Thanks.
Thanks for supporting us anyway.
Yeah.
Less views, but more watch time, actually.
So our videos must be better. Yeah. Honestly, that makes me feel really good. I'm really pumped about that. That people are, that the videos from last year were engaging enough that people actually wanted to watch them more, which is really nice.
And we got almost 100 new subscribers this year.
Welcome! So why don't we talk a little bit about the videos and then kind of talk about, maybe what our favorites are.
The first video was Almost Like Being in Love.
Yeah, probably our most creative, I would say, of the year. We were really inspired by I Dream of Jeannie. And so
Which we were watching at that time.
Yeah, we were watching I Dream of Jeannie for a while. It was really fun. So yeah, we thought we wanted to do a love song that felt like a good song to do, and I don't know why did we think of magic in that? We just
it was I Dream of Jeannie.
I guess, but for that video,
that's what that's about.
But I don't know. I guess it was just happenstance. It's good because it's a light, playful. I think that's what it is. It's a very light and playful song, and I Dream of Jeannie is a really light and playful story about someone, love, kind of. Anyway, it was super fun to come up with those scenes, and it was super fun to do them, to do all the jump cuts, and pretend that we were magical.
It was the first time we'd ever tried to do camera tricks. It's simple stuff, but just never done it before, and trying to do it and trying to get it to look right was fun. And the video came out corny and a little silly, but
corny.
whatever. You gotta try stuff.
So that was the first one of the year.
And then we did the live stream, which went surprisingly well. Was very well attended, and thank you to everybody who showed up. That was really cool. It was a very fun way to spend Valentine's Day.
It was a fun thing to do that, 2020, 2021. It's really fun to do a couple live streams at a time where we really hadn't seen a lot of people for a long time. So it's just a fun way to get together and hang out. Special thing about that time.
Yeah, everybody was cool. Yeah. And then we did Nice and Easy.
Nice and Easy, such a big deal. Because that is when we got our new camera.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know, it's a nice song or whatever. It's kind of a whatever song to me. It's a kind of a filler song. It's a nice song. I don't mean to, put it down or whatever, but it's nothing. I don't feel like it's really special. It's the thing that makes this video stick out to me is that the video quality is a huge jump above what we had previously. So it's cool to see that. And if you watch them right next to each other, the thing that jumps out to me the most is the color depth.
Yeah.
The reds are so red and the gold is so gold and everything's just so rich and buttery. And it's really, really pleasing. It's
a long journey from when we first started the channel in 2017. And we were using GoPros, and then we were using an iPad for a while, and now we've got this super spiffy camera, and it's just you set it up and it looks beautiful, and that
you kind of can't mess it up.
It's so pleasant.
Yeah.
Plus, it allows us to do outside filming a little bit easier, which will be next. But before we go on, I do want to say that I think actually this video to me is, the way we do the song is not dissimilar from Fly Me to the Moon. The same things appeal to me. I think a lot of people do Nice and Easy kind of boisterously, and we took a very like soft, delicate like approach, and so to me it's sort of just, it's right on that edge of like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of good tension in the way that we do that, and to me, like I think this is my favorite vocal performance for myself this year. I think to me that's the cleanest vocal performance I had, and I know other people would disagree, but I was really proud
It's
of that
very
one.
nice. It's a very pleasant song. I don't mean to undersell it. It's just it's not very exciting.
To each their own.
Now Summer Wind, I think sounds fantastic. Like going back to watch that, I was really pleased with the way that turned out. It looks phenomenal. You know, again, just like getting to play with this new camera outside. Such rich colors, brilliant 4K slow motion, and then the tune just, it really stands alone. I think it's a very nice performance.
So if you go back and look at I think a lot of the studio vlogs are a really good place to compare. Where that was our last camera, and you can, like, the light, it's just impossible to handle the outdoor lighting because we didn't have a very good dynamic range on that camera. So trying to capture us with enough brightness and trying to deal with the sunlight was just totally impossible. And then comparing it to, so we like never took videos outside. We might have ideas, but we didn't do it because it sucked. And now, you know, with Summer Wind and with a new camera, we were able to really get to enjoy being outside and using that setting to really make a very beautiful video.
We went January, February, March, and then April, May into June. So like 2 months there where we didn't put out a video. I think we started skating.
Yeah.
Your sister moved in.
And then my other sister moved here.
And then your other sister moved. And then there's another huge lull because we got married.
We got married.
Yeah.
And it was great.
In September, we put out That Sunday, That Summer. I love that song. I love that version. I love the way the video looks. It's a very simple video. It's not very creative. We had a lot of grand ideas for how we would shoot that video.
Yeah, I had
many visions of, you know, your face on a bunch of daffodils, like bouncing on a hillside. You know what? It didn't work out.
Well,
it wasn't gonna happen.
What we need is to figure out animation and how to do. I always thought that would be a cool video to have, like, you know, those old movies where they have live action inside of animation. I thought that would be a really cool video to get increasingly animated to sort of amplify the magic. But yeah, that's hard. We don't know how. So.
It would be awesome to have like a video team, like people that were interested in video, that wanted to do editing, that just did that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I just play music.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all of that, but whatever.
Yeah.
I love that version. I love the way you sing it. I love the way it sounds. I love playing that song. Like, I love everything about that. And I really like the way the video turned out, even though it is simple.
Yeah.
You know? It doesn't always have to be, you know, wild.
Yeah.
So. And then our last video of the year was Love on Top, which I didn't think, you know, when you started learning it, that we would ever record it. But,
big step.
But it just started sounding so good. I was like, why not record it?
Yeah.
Put it out. So,
so
cool.
That one, there's a lot of stuff going on there. One, we got the new microphone, which is so sparkly.
Yeah.
And so nice.
Yeah.
What, Soyuz? Soyuz, very cool. Check them out if you need a beautiful microphone. But there was that was a huge deal that is really exciting. I can't wait to keep using that in the videos. And get more microphones. Looking back at that video, it just makes me desperately want to get a mic for the guitar and for you, like a new one, because
Because it sounds
it's just really
much
nice.
better.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that was a huge thing, and then also just like doing that song was a huge thing because it's a different song than what we have done pretty much ever.
Which seemingly nobody noticed. Like when I talked to anybody about that video afterwards, they're just like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's just like music that you guys do."
I guess it's still an acoustic
this
version.
Is not like lounge music from the 40s. You know, we're playing a pop song from the late 2000s. It's a Beyonce song. You know, it's just, it's so, it just seems like such a departure from what we normally do that I was afraid to even put it out. But I guess it still just sounds like an acoustic song.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was cool, and I've been working on that for a really long time, trying to get better at that sort of, that style. The thing that's interesting about it is, I think, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, it's going to be way better because we keep growing musically. And so it's really easy to get into the mindset of, well, I want to wait to record it until it's as good as it's ever going to get. But I'm glad we did it then because it was uncomfortable. It was scary for me because it was a big risk stylistically, and just like, it's a hard song to sing and you don't want to sound bad.
Yeah.
But I think I was accurate to what my skill level was and probably is right now, and it'll be a cool thing to look back on and see, how that grows and changes. And I'm looking forward to doing more videos that are more challenging in terms of pushing our comfort zone.
Now that we've looked through all the videos, what is your favorite?
In years past, it was really easy to say, like, this one's way better. And to be honest, I'm actually quite proud of all of the videos we put out this year. I think visually and musically, they all are high quality, and I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I think Nice and Easy to me is where my voice sounds the best. I feel like I sound, it's maybe not like pushing in the most extreme things I can do, but I think it's a really nice, clean, well executed, emotionally correct. I'm like on it in that. And then, I mean, it's hard not to get really excited about Summer Wind because it's just beautiful to see the outside, and you sound awesome.
I think Summer Wind is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think it looks great. I think it sounds great. And it's a nice duet.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then the question is, how do we perform on our goals that we set last year at this time? And you set the goal of wanting to build on Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
So my goal really was about utilizing multiple different camera angles rather than having just one sort of still shot. Being kind of creative with the like miniature sets that we had, and using that to make a visually interesting video without it being like this massive, super difficult like one-shot production. That was what that goal was about.
And which kind of melds into my goal of wanting to just be more creative. And I think in general we did that. I think we did.
I would give us a C on that goal because I think we were doing it kind of, but we were also relying a lot on just like sort of a simple A-roll setup, and that's just because we wanted to get out videos and things were really crazy. But I think we could keep that is still a goal of mine, and I think that we're understanding more and more how to use B-roll in our videos, and I think that's going to continue to pay off.
And then we wanted to upgrade our audio equipment, which we did get a new microphone,
and we got the whole new recording setup, like the whole live setup and the recording stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we upgraded the microphone, and our signal chain is kind of top notch.
It's
now.
So fun.
It's so good.
It's so fun now. Yeah. We also upgraded our entire camera setup. So new camera, new lights, new stand for the camera. I'm saying the wrong word.
Tripod.
New tripod. I would give on that goal A+.
And then doing 2 videos a month. So
we failed.
so last year we did 1 video a month. We averaged a video a month, and this year we averaged a half of a video a month. What are our goals for 2022?
Okay, so I really want every video to have at least more than 1 shot. I want scenes. I want to work on.
You don't want more angles of the same scene.
Yeah.
You want different scenes.
Yeah, and actually tying into that, I think that we could really do a lot in terms of getting better at setting scenes. Period. So that's going to be my goal for this year: is better and more scenes per video.
Better set design.
Yes, better set design.
Okay. I would like to get better at making like cooler looking music videos. And I think part of that is just learning how to be a better storyteller, which is why reading this book with Emily, and I'm really interested to get Emily involved in like the planning of the videos if she's into that.
And by the way, I think those 2 things are 100% interlocked.
Yeah.
Because the way you get better set design is by thinking about the story of the song and creating an environment that makes that come to life.
What other goals do we have for this year?
I mean, I think that there's the standard stuff. I want to keep pushing the envelope in terms of getting out of our comfort zone. You know, doing the things that we're working on, the things that are pushing us and
That's
are
true.
really cool.
We had talked about that. I think like a third goal is to get a good balance of classic and modern music.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be great.
Well, I guess we should just say thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for wanting to watch our videos. If you watch this video, you must really want to watch our videos. So thank you for that.
Thanks for supporting what we do and for listening and hanging out. And thanks for all of you who give feedback and that is meaningful, Yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Even though we don't put a lot of value into it, it's still nice to see that people are enjoying what we're doing. So thanks for that.
Yeah, and enjoy 2022.
Happy New Year.
Bye.